Hey, this is BB. I had some sleep last night, and woke up maybe like half an hour ago. And of course, as soon as I'm dreaming of stairs, like police officers and stairs, and looking for jobs that has something to do with some kind of big office building with stairs. But I was watching a show yesterday that talked about security on stairs, so maybe that's why. But there's a pain at the back of my neck, all back of my head. Now the inside of this hat, the actual silver part is very small, unfortunately, and the pain starts in my head from the bottom up, right around the ring, not the ring on the outside, but where the silver lining is on the inside. Every time, like if I don't wear this hat for a couple of days and then I put it on, there's intense pain around my neck, shoulders, and everywhere down. Whatever it is, like the hat pushes this stuff down. Like whatever it is, I don't know. I don't know. But the fogginess goes away from the head, but it goes down into my body. I don't think it's acting as a conductor. Silver, it should not. It should be actually a repellent. But I don't know how that works. I was thinking, it's like if these people were just using my I don't know, using my problem solving skills or whatever, because one of the things I do is when I look for stuff that I can utilize when these things happen. Sorry, I'm doing all this, I just woke up. When things happen in my there's nothing there, I just keep feeling like there's something tickling, there's nothing there. I look for stuff to utilize. I look for stuff to utilize all the time. And I don't know what they're doing, but what I'm saying is, like, if I have a particular skill set, whatever they're doing, look, there has to be some reason that they're here, that they're in my head. They're not just trying to kill me. The stamps are like somebody mentioned this to me one time. The stamps are one-time thing. It's just a ruse. It's just an excuse. There's something else going on here. This cannot be it. And they're trying to kill me. They're not just having fun, like poking fun at me or something like that. They're trying to kill me. I believe they've messed with a lot of people, and they're using me too as like an example to these people, basically, to threaten them. Well, this will happen to them. This will happen to them if they don't, they don't comply or whatever. It's a blackmail ruse. It's a ploy, and she doesn't care. She feels she owns everybody right now. She feels she's got her frequencies. She's got all these little gadgets and toys and things that can destroy the human body and mind, and she rules the world. In her mind, she's a world ruler. I can tell you how she thinks right now. She's got nobody can. She's untouchable. This is how she feels. Like she's untouchable. Like she's untouchable. You ever notice, like, this gang stalking seems to be prevalent, so prevalent. It's a real fucking epidemic right now. And this is the one thing that nobody is looking into. They just dismiss you you can't even get in the door. How many diseases are coming up? How many diseases you haven't heard of within the last 2 years? Well, this is 3 now, because this is 2022. I hadn't thought of that. This thing started in 2020. This would make it the 3rd year. Where the heck are all these diseases? And most of them you will find have one thing in common. Listen to me. Phlegm. Pus. Most of them will carry these things, the phlegm and the pus. I would ask around here, what did y'all do? Did y'all create a hole in the ozone layer? What did you do? Not one, was it? You want to kill me. But what did y'all do? How many people, and you want to blame it on me? If this is what's a part of what y'all do. Yeah, there was something there. Gross. What the hell is that? I don't see anything. What did they do? I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, I'm just trying to find out, like, what is it about me? And now that make me sound that makes me sound arrogant. I'm not trying to be arrogant. They're coming after me, and I want to know why. They're coming after me, and I want to know why. It's like my life means nothing to them. My life means nothing to them. So I don't know. It means nothing to them. So I have no idea. So when it comes to I just don't know. I'm trying to figure out what is it that they did. But one thing you might find in common with these things is a lot of pus. You pick up a piece of meat and you put it in the microwave. You notice this white film, these spots of white starts to form at the top around it, like pus. That's gross, I know. And that's meat that's it's not living tissue. It's already dead. What do you think is happening to us? There's inflammation all over the body, in the lungs. I'm just saying. That's one thing you might have a lot in common with all these new fungal diseases that are coming out that's been around for centuries. I'm just laughing at the diseases. So I don't know what this is. I mean, you think about it, in the last 2 years, how many? How many have you heard of? At least 2 or 3 of them? What do they have in common? It's just worth looking into, isn't it? What do they have in common? But anyway, it's like, I'm just thinking, it's like my whole life got wrapped up between the 2 knuckleheads next door. This seems to be all I know. And there's a whole world out there of people I can have friends, be happy, live life. Happiness, sadness, joy, a little bit of laughter, a little bit of pain, and this is called life. But my whole life is just wrapped up in the 2 knuckleheads. This is something unfair about this. Because when I came to this country, I had like high hopes. I know what I envisioned my life to be. This is what I've always wanted it to be myself, to be free, to be able to live life my way. I've been in the box to the point where I mentioned it to her. I don't know what happened to me. I was explaining to her the person I was, the girl I was before I came here, the woman I was before I came here. the girl and the woman. How spunky, how mischievous, how outgoing without the freedom. When I came here, I was full of hope. And then I don't know what happened. I mentioned it to her. Like, I don't know what happened. What happened to my life? I don't know. Didn't work. I wanted to hide all the time inside. Like, I don't know why. Why? Mostly because nothing seemed to be working out here. Not because I was paranoid or hiding from the police or anything like that. I wanted to work and come. It felt safer to be in my home. Then I couldn't meet people. I couldn't get hurt. I couldn't get my feelings hurt. Like, every freaking thing was all these fears I was going through. A bunch of them. Until I started helping myself. Like, finding ways to get rid of fears. But anyway, it's like my life seemed to be tied into somehow these two people. Well, they're thriving. They stole everything from me. They have shitloads of money, which some of it is my proceeds from my grandma's stamps. And partly my father's money and my money, my mother's money. And I got bupkis. And I'm losing my fucking life. In the most painful, long, drawn out way. Not for something I did, but for things that they did. Like, they're convincing God, well, they're punishing here. So they can get a free passage to heaven. I mean, I don't know. But it feels like my whole life is just tied into the two of them right now. And there's just so much out there. I don't know.